What's going on, everybody? TC, your GC here, mortgage tips and information for you. Have you ever heard of the word non-warrantable condos? Let's dive in a little bit. Non-warrantable condos are properties that typically don't meet certain criteria for usually conventional financing, which also means can't do government backed, but conventional financing. So, um, but with that being said, why would you want to consider it? So, being able to consider a non-warrantable has its benefits. So, usually there's a little bit more flexible financing operations because there's certain things that are kind of open to having more available. Potentially as well, you can usually get a lower price. So, think about it as something that more of you're like almost like a renovation or refinance. It's one of those kind of homes that you would think about looking at a lower price. Doesn't mean it needs any work at all, but I'm saying keep in that concept. That's the kind of thing you think about it. Um, and then the other part would be very unique amenities, usually typically to that location advantages, I should say, excuse me. So those are little things that you can think about with a non-warrantable cover. They are not fully funded, and again, won't qualify for conventional. Um, so it is a little bit different, and it does require a little bit more into it. There are some risks. The risk that you do into a non-warrantable condo is sometimes higher interest rates. So depending on where things are going, it is anything that's a non-warrantable, that's warrantable is always going to be backed and secured by something differently, where non-warrantable is considered a little bit more of a risk. So there are going to be stuff. It works just like a little bit like investments do. So they are going to be able to do a little bit more, but then the docs and things like that, again, are a little bit different in the way they're required. So, um, you know, you have you have good different financing options that are available, and then you also have limited financing options that are available, so it can kind of go both the way, but it's not something easily that you always want to pass. For some buyers, though, for the most part, it might always outweigh what the interest rates are going to be and this and that. You're still not looking much higher than what a regular interest rate would be, but they are going to be there. So again, it's the benefits and opportunities of those pros and cons, something you might really want to weigh into. Down here in Florida, we do find them a lot down through the beaches. There are some smaller condo associations that can't provide all the stuff to be warrantable and meet the criteria for conventional, but they're in awesome locations and have all that kind of stuff that you still have for you as amenities. So keep that stuff in consideration. I always tell everybody, personal advice, consult me, consult with a real estate agent. Um, we're the ones that can help you kind of get an idea and see where you're going through and see what things are. So if you've had that question, thought about it a little bit more, do me a favor, call, reach out, text, or DM me. Let's see if we can put something together, what you're looking for, and put you in what you're wanting to need. I hope you guys have a great day, and remember, no deals ever left behind.